So what is going on, guys? I am BlackOpsAmazing. Welcome back to yet another Black Ops 3 Zombies videos. We are rolling, we are on the move with Black Ops 3. We are forgetting about Infinite Warfare Zombies. We are forgetting about zombies in Spaceland. We do not want anything to do with that. We are coming back to the best zombies game mode, Black Ops 3. Wait, I just totally messed up, guys. We're not even talking about Black Ops 3 today. We're talking about Black Ops 1, although there may be a relevance. There may be, you know, some things that we can link up here. Anyway, as always, if you do enjoy the video, remember to leave a like rating. But actually, you guys can get something out of this because this week I am doing a giveaway of £40, which equates to $50. And all you have to do to enter is make sure you are subscribed to this channel, leave a like rating on the video, and also subscribe to my second channel, Top 5 Guide. The link will be the first one down in the description. Go over there, subscribe to that second channel, and also leave a like rating on the latest video. You guys are gonna love it, and you are entered for the giveaway. You get yourself some free cash, so what's the harm? Anyway, so let's get straight into this video. Now, a few months back, I started a series called Easter Eggs You Didn't Know. I think it may have been Secrets You Didn't Know, something like that. Whatever the title says at the end is what I called this series. Off my head, I can't quite remember, but you guys seem to have really enjoyed it. Now, I believe I only did 2 episodes. It may have been 3, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to carry on with this. We're going to look back at some Easter eggs that maybe weren't too relevant at the time, maybe we didn't really take any notice of, maybe we didn't know or have forgotten about. I'm going to bring them back up and see what we can actually make of them now. Today's video, or the one I'm going to be talking about today, I think is really freaking cool and may have actually meant a lot more than we had first thought. Or actually, I don't think a lot of people would have even known about this. This is on the map 5. 5, as we know, was a map that you got along with Black Ops 1, but it wasn't too popular. It came along with Kino der Toten, which was the map that outdid everything. That was a fantastic map, so it was only right that 5 did get pushed to this side a little bit, which may be the reason why a lot of people don't know about this Easter egg. But anyway, enough of that, let me show you. So if we go into the map 5, we know that we have different layers. We have the top floor, we have the middle floor, and then we have the bunker, the basement, where all the research was going on. Now, 5, as we know, takes place in the Pentagon, which is in the USA. It is the United States Military Defense Building. And we play as the 4 characters: JFK, who was the US President, Robert Monroe, Richard Nixon, and Fidel Castro, who was at the time the Prime Minister of Cuba. So we have all of these important figures. Now, we know that 5 takes place at the same time as Ascension. So the zombies, just like they were over in Ascension in Russia and the Soviet Union, start to invade the Pentagon. They get in, they infect everyone else, and the only survivors are these 4 important characters: the US President, the Secretary of Defense, and the Prime Minister of Cuba. And as always, they have to fight off the endless waves of these zombie hordes. Now, whilst we can only guess these characters died, whilst we play in the Pentagon and we go to the very bottom floor, the bunker, what we find down there is very interesting. In fact, there are so many mysteries and secrets down there to begin with, but I want to focus on this one thing. If you come over to this window and look through, in the back you will see we have the base for the mainframe teleporter. We have the same mainframe teleporter that we see in the map Der Riese, the same mainframe teleporter we see in Der Eisendrache, the same mainframe teleporter we see in Kino der Toten. This isn't the full built-up version, this is just the base frame. Take a look and compare, you can see the bottom where the ridges are is exactly the same as the MTD. The time travel device, the teleporter, was in 5 all along. Now, this is interesting, and we have to ask the question, why exactly is this here? Now, we know we have teleporters in the map 5, but they are different to anything we've seen before. We have these teleporters that we can run through and they take us to random locations on the map. But then we have this one MDT teleporter that is in the back of this room behind these curtains. But this is interesting because 5 takes place in the US. It is a US military defense building. As we know, the teleporters, especially the MDT, was created by Group 935. Group 935 are a German research group. This included Dr. Maxis, Dr. Edward Richthofen, Schuser, Dr. Groff, Sophia, all these different characters working in Der Riese when they made the teleport. As we know, this took place during World War II. We don't exactly know the specific point as to when the teleporter was invented, but Der Riese takes place when we play to 1946. So we can guess this teleporter would have been invented in 1945-44 during World War II, maybe just a little bit before. How did these members at 5, these US members, these Secretary of Defenses, which clearly at this time would have been against Germany, would have been or should have been against Group 935, working for the Nazis. These, Americans against the Germans, definitely at this time would not have been friends. So why does the Pentagon have a piece of Nazi technology? A piece of technology created by Group 935. How the hell have these members at 5 got their hands on the base frame on one of the teleporters of Group 935? Now what's interesting, and I'm going to make another video on this, is that a picture or portrait of Richthofen can be found within the panic room in 5, which may have some relation or may give us a hint as to how the members of 5 and their research team got their hands on this. There could be a couple of explanations. First off, I thought maybe, just like the Russians did with the Thunder Gun stealing the blueprints from Division 9 to create the Thunder Gun for themselves, maybe somehow, it's a big one, but the members of 5 stole this base frame from Group 935 and the Nazis. Now, how exactly they would do this, since it's massive, it's not exactly a piece of paper, a blueprint, we don't know. Maybe it was being delivered on a lorry, or somehow, Treyarch have a crazy imagination, but as we know, there's an explanation behind everything. Somehow, 5, or for some reason, they have the base frame teleporter created by Group 935. But as we know, that's not the only thing we find in there. We don't only find the base frame teleporter, we don't only find a portrait of Richthofen, but we also find a prototype version of the Winter's Howl. The Winter's Howl was a wonder weapon we found first within the map Verrückt. Again, as we know, Verrückt was another place where Group 935 worked and did their experiments. It seems like somehow the members of 5 have got their hands on all of this German technology. You could say maybe 5 members within there were working along with the Nazis. Maybe these two groups, although it would have seemed likely, were working together secretly to do and create something. However they got them, we don't exactly know. But what we can say is the US used this base frame teleporter to their advantage. As we know, the teleporters, or the MTT, was originally created by the Nazis, by Group 935, but the members within the Pentagon used this as an example. They used this base frame teleporter as a prototype to create their own. They wanted to elaborate on this. They wanted to improve on the original design of the base frame MDT and make their own. They want to create a more powerful version of the Nazis teleport to try and outwit them and outdo them in the war. And what they came up with as a result of this is what we see in 5. In 5, we have teleporters created by the members at the Pentagon. We see that they are a lot quicker than the teleporters created by the Nazis. They have massively improved on the MDT. You can simply walk through them. It will take you straight away to another place instead of having to wait the 5-10 seconds as you would with the MDT. You see they are a lot smaller. The light is red on the teleporters in 5, I believe, whereas in the MDT the light is blue. You see there are some noticeable differences and a lot of improvements from the Nazis version. But the only downside that the US had, the only problem that they had at the Pentagon when creating and trying to improve on this teleporter, is the fact that they couldn't get it to take you exactly where you wanted to go. The teleporter would randomly take you to different locations. There was not one set location, and this was a downfall, or the downside, and the reason why we never saw another US teleporter again is because simply they never properly worked. Although the US Army, although the Pentagon tried to recreate this and make it better, they failed, and simply the MDT was the superior teleport. The only other problem is only one person could teleport at a time. So there we go. That for me is extremely freaking interesting. How the US Army got their hands on Nazi technology is a mystery. Were these two countries secretly working together? Did the US Army steal this technology from the Nazis? What's even more interesting is to see how exactly they tried to improve upon this Nazi technology. This is very awesome. I hope you've enjoyed the video. As always, thank you so much for tuning into the channel. If you want more like this, let me know in the comments section below, because Black Ops 3 is back, baby. We are coming back with these awesome videos. Remember, if you wish to enter the giveaway, just subscribe to the channel. If you're already subscribed, then that's awesome. Leave a like rating on the video. Subscribe to my second channel. The link will be down in the description, my top 5 guide channel, and leave a like rating on the latest video over there. If you could, leave a comment, that'd be appreciated. But thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.